Mataas ang expectations ng UP Diliman community ngayong UAAP Season 80 sa kanilang men's basketball team. Nag-training pa ang Maroons ngayong off-season sa Amerika para lalong paghandaan ang bagong. And here to talk to us is their head coach Bo Perasol at players niyang sina Cas Lau, Javi Gomez Teliano, Andrew Harris, Jerson Prado at Paulo Romero. UP Maroons, welcome to the score. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Good evening, Coach. I'll start with you. Kamusta na? How is everything? This full year of preparations, nakapag-Amerika pa kayong lahat. Just in a nutshell a bit, how happy are you with how the preparations went for the season?
Well, I think lahat ng pinlano namin for after the season last year, nagawa namin yung mga preseason tournaments, mga training camps, and eventually our training camp in Vegas. Yung mga skills training na ginawa na, I think wala na kaming mababalikan na nasabi na sana nagawa namin. Okay, so that's why we're happy and we're ready for the season.
Give us a snapshot of the team. Ilan ba yung returnees? I know you've lost Jet. Sino pa nag-graduate? Si Jet and si
Dave Moralde and Henry Asilum. Yeah.
Okay, and Henry Asilum. Okay.
So right now what we have are actually technically we have 5 rookies, including the 2 who are in question right now. But we have Juan Gomez Teliano, we have June Manso, and we have supposedly Ibrahim Ouattara, Rob Ricafort, and who's the other one?
Lorenzo Batad.
Enzo Batad. Yeah. So those are the guys who are basically rookies. And we have Andrew and Pau here as our veteran, graduating students of ours.
Simulan natin. Can you pass the mic to Andrew there? Bilang, sorry, dinidiin natin. Ano, matanda ka na. Ganun talaga, 5th year. Pero after these 4 years in UP, how happy are you with the momentum you've gained with Coach Bo's system, gaining momentum as well within the past year at yung preparations to this year?
Well, we've been preparing really well. I can see the preparation compared to the years before.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my 5th year now. This is the most prepared we ever been in a long time.
Okay.
So yeah, I trust in Coach Bo's system and everything he's done for us, all the things he set out. We've really been preparing really well this off-season.
Pau, for you, kamusta na rin? Sabi nga ni Coach Bo, kumbaga everything that needed to be done was done. But amongst the players, ano yung pakiramdam in terms of everything you had to do in the tournaments you played this off-season?
I think this team is the hungriest team that I've ever been to.
In the last 5 years?
Yes.
Nice,
this team is the most motivated one because we are now really focused on our common goal, which is making it the Final Four.
Right.
And I'm very optimistic and I'm happy with what's happening right now in the team.
Great to hear that. Now, on the other side, grab a mic, Kyle. Good to see you back. Kamusta na? Let the UP community know how you are. How's everything? All the joints? Everything okay?
Personally, I feel 100% now.
Great. Okay.
Coming from the ACL injury 2 years ago, I felt that last year was a test season for me. I didn't really feel 100%. And right now, this season, I really feel confident, not only for myself, but also for the team, because I know that whatever I do, I have my team at my back.
Right.
So that gives me confidence, especially coming from an injury. The movement, every one of us knows where each other is. Everyone knows the system really well. So that gives me confidence, not only as a team, but also individually.
Great. Jerson, para sa'yo naman, I remember we even interviewed Coach Bo after Vegas, and we talked on the phone, but from a player standpoint, ano na-gain nyo from the whole Vegas trip? It's very rare. Not all programs have the chance and the means to go there and train there for a long time. Pero para sa inyo, ano nakuha nyo doon?
We're very lucky to experience a training camp in Vegas for 2 weeks. Personally, I increased my capacity in shooting there.
In a short span of time?
Yeah, because with the training there, it's like 3 times a day.
Okay.
So more repetition. Yeah, more repetitions, and it's like a 2-month program squashed into 2 weeks.
Okay.
So we're able to gain and adapt to that program.
Awesome. Yeah. Good to hear that. Okay. Javi naman, you've been joined by your brother, finally. Okay, talk about that from this whole family standpoint na it was a big decision for him to, I think, skip his last year of eligibility to juniors. Kamusta yun? And what's it going to be like to play with him again now in the seniors?
For me, it's going to be fun. And like we've been playing since we were kids, so it's actually another dream come true for us since we've been teammates for high school and coming to college. But I think like he had no doubts that his first choice was UP for college.
Never been an issue for you guys. Kasi like, may ibang diskarte, ibang pamilya, like case in point, the Tengs. I remember speaking to Alvin and Susan, the parents. They really wanted them to go separate ways para may kanya-kanyang path. But for you guys, how important was it to be together?
I think it's like really important because like it bonds our family bonding more well. And like as a brother, I can guide him in his upcoming season as a rookie.
Looking forward to that. Okay, Coach, kamusta yun? It's nice to hear from these players what they've benefited from the trainings and the competitions. Sa mga laban ninyo, I remember you even mentioned na lumaban pa kayo against La Salle in a tournament in the province. You beat them, although you had Bright in the lineup. So what is that like? What was that winning feeling like? To instill that winning. It's different to train and compete. Iba yung nananalo di ba, Coach? So, kamusta yung pakiramdam niyo for them?
Yeah, ang una kong sinasabi sa kanila, parang tapos na tayo dun sa laban-laban lang eh. Now, we have to find a way how to be specific about wanting to win, how to get an advantage. And at the end of that, of course, is how ano ba yung quality ng mga personnel namin, the players that we have. That's why we had this all kinds of training. So, ito, ang diferensya lang ngayon is we're really looking to win. No, of course, it's not going to happen all the time, but we are going to look for that. Basic thing is we really have to fight for that. But again, right now, it's about getting into the specifics already. Okay,
Andrew. Being in your last year, how have you seen the community support you guys? Kakaiba eh. When you see the UP community, they might not equal in numbers sometimes to the other schools, pero grabe yung intensity. Even online, you're always trending no matter what the situation of the game. What's it like, and how hungry, as Paulo said, you guys are really hungry. How hungry are the fans, are the UP community for you guys to make the Final Four?
It's actually, the community right now is very hungry, especially since our performance was going up. Yeah, since my first year in 2013, where we had 0 wins actually. The next year after that, 1, then 3, then 5 last year.
Yep.
Actually, my batch is 2011.
Okay.
So I saw when it was 2011, the alumni was handling it like they weren't. No one really cared about our games. Like no one was watching. The only people that you would see is like your family members. Then it started. 2012 was the same. My first year was the same. Then when the Nowhere to Go But Up Foundation came in, that's when it started coming up, and that's when we started performing better. And then it was like a domino effect. Once the support came in, our performance kept going up.
Yeah. Does that add pressure now, Coach? Para siya okay ba yun na, as you said, hindi na tama yung fighting lang, kailangan manalo na eh.
Yeah, sabi ko nga mas mabuting napipressure kami kasi since time immemorial hindi naman kami napipressure eh. So right now we are really trying to get that pressure for us, no? Kasi ako galing din ako sa ibang programs at alam ko kung gaano ka-importante yung pressure eh. Because people are expecting from you, then you tend to elevate the kind of competition that you have, the kind of a performance that you will have. So, importante yung pressure.
All right, I want to go back to Kyle's. We've missed the best of you the last couple of years, but this time, coming back 100%, how much pressure you're putting on yourself, especially as nabanggit ni Coach, you graduate, puro gwardiya, di ba? So, between you and Diego and the other guards, what's it going to be like to really step up, kumbaga, and bring that leadership up for UP?
Of course, there's pressure naman in every one of us. As a guard, of course, you have to fill the roles of Jet, Dave, and Henry. I mean, I think Jet averaged 15 points per game last year, so it's a really big hole to fill up. But then, personally, I feel more confident about my game. I really feel 100% this year. So, not putting too much pressure on me, but because I really believe in one of my teammates, Paul Desiderio. I mean, he's really one of our go-to guys this season. So, all eyes on him, but I'm ready to support him this season.
Great. Coach, nabanggit mo na, I want to dig into that a bit. You said kompleto na yung pyesa. You're happy with everything you have. I mean, as coaches, you always have a dream. Sana may ganito, sana may ganyan. But right now, everything's there for you.
If we are going to be complete, I'm happy with what we have right now. Okay. I think that from the front line to the backcourt to the bench, I think that we can fight it off with any team in the UAAP. I believe that we are prepared and I think that mentally we are, as we said, we are hungrier than any other team.
Well, let's update your fans. I'm sure they're also on pins and needles with the situation about the two guys that you're appealing pa now for their eligibility. Anong status nila and how ready are you in case may magpa-plan B kayo na wala sila sa lineup?
The plan B, we just had it siguro for the last 2 days, no? Against, looking forward for the game against UST. But right now, the situation with Ibra is that it is now in the hands of the Board of Trustees, no? If they're going to be able to sustain the 2 years of residency, or they're going to cut it off into 1 year. Then if it's going to be 1 year, then Ibra is going to play for us. And also in terms of the age limit, as far as Rob Ricafort is concerned, then we will be complete. No, without those two, there's going to be a change in terms of how we are going to be helping out each other, no? Because those two guys are going to be those two guys are part of our starting lineup.
Okay. Well, last year 5 wins. As you know, the math is done. Sometimes 6 is enough to make the Final Four. Sometimes 7. Anong expectations in your coach? You've said you don't want to just get 5 again this year, no?
Yeah, because more than 5 would be I think up to par to go into the Final Four. No? And we're not aiming for 6 or 7 because it's going to be already within our reach to be in the Final Four. So looking forward again, no matter what happens, whether those two are going to be with us, we're hoping that they're going to be with us. So it's not going to change because we are going to be more than the sum of everybody else. No? So I think everybody's going to be ready.
Well said. Well, I want to leave it to Andrew. Your message to the fans out there, to the UP community, anong maibibigay nyo? What can you promise to these fans for season 80?
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I promise that you guys won't be disappointed. We're going to live up to those expectations.
Right. There you go. You can see I can feel the intensity of these guys right now. Can't wait to see you on the court. First game against UST this weekend. Good luck, coach, and good to see you guys again. Thank you so much. Thanks, UP Maroons.
Hi guys, keep watching The Score for the latest sports updates, and don't forget to subscribe to the ABS-CBN Sports in Action YouTube channel.